Hi, friends. Welcome to Enlightened World Network. Dr. Ruth Anderson here for a meditation a day. Today, we have a beautiful guest meditator, Eileen Murray. She's going to be doing a very special meditation. It's called Viewing the Roles We Play in Life from the Lens of the Soul. And I cannot wait for this. Eileen, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Ruth. Hello, everyone. Well, I'm going to invite you today we're going to view the different roles we play in life, but let's set the intention first that we're doing this from the exploration of the inner child. So we'll look upon it as an adventure. And and you can take what we're doing, and apply it through other roles. We'll take one or two roles, but the different roles, the different times in your life that you've been a teacher or been a nurse or been a carpenter. So just open to yourself and take one of those roles in your life and look at it from the perspective of how it felt at that time, the experiences. I am a nurse. I am an architect. I am a lawyer. And just take the whole period of time that you were that and how you identified with that. I am this. We'll look upon it as a story, as a piece of the story of the tapestry of your life. This is one piece. But we're doing it at the moment from the human perspective. And we're going to condense it and just look at it from the things you liked about it, the things you didn't like, what I learned, and how does all of that feel to you? And what are the messages that came through as a part of the learning of I am, and fill in the blank? And look at it and see, was there anything I wanted to change? I want this to be different. I am frustrated because this is or isn't happening. And how does your body feel? And what happens around you as you look at that time? Did it feel expansive? Did it feel restricted? We're simply noticing. Was there the sense of, I'm going to say, blame? I'm in the workplace, or I am in this situation and they are doing this, or this is happening. And this worked and this didn't work. Okay, so now we'll move to one other role. Take another time in your life of something else. A role you played, a mother. I am a mother. I am a father. I am an aunt, an uncle. And look at all the dynamics that were happening within that role. Just as an observation. And notice what's happening or what happened within your body and around you as you view the different aspects of the good and the so-called bad. And what you would have liked or not liked to have happened. It was complete or incomplete. And if it was complete, was there peace? Was there frustration? Was there a sense of being, that's done and I don't like it, or that's done and I do like it? Okay. So we've looked at these two roles, these two different times in your life, from the consciousness of the human, the personality. And now we're going to open to our true identity as the light that we are, the light of the soul, our essence, spirit, whatever word or phrase shows you that what you are is beyond time, is eternal. So bring your attention deep inside to that place within your consciousness as the eternal life, the soul light, the invisible realm, the light, the life force. This is what I am. This is my true nature. That existence that was always present, functioning as that role, and we may not have even known it. See that light, that presence, that eternal light as being present with the first role you chose. You're looking at the role as being present as the essence of what you were doing and living, and may not have even known it. How does that look? How do you see as the soul, as the light, functioning as that role. Instead of it being the personality, it is the soul living itself through that role. And open to what your soul is showing you about that first role from the awareness of the soul. Does it have something more your soul wants to show you, to bring into your awareness that you weren't aware of when you played the role of the human? Existence is always there, always flowing. And so now we're opening to that greater wisdom and truth. Of how the soul was playing its part through this role that you were playing, which is really itself. The soul is living itself as this role. When we shift our consciousness out of the duality of the human story to the light of our soul, and if there was difficulty, wherever there was any limitation within that role that was being played, would you allow the love that the soul is to be present to any sense of limitation or disharmony in that role? Would you allow peace to be present there? Would you allow the perfection of that love that is there to be present to where there seems to be any imperfection that happened during that role as living that? And that's all you have to do, is allow the love and the peace and the presence of perfection to do what it knows what to do. And then from the consciousness of the soul, what treasure, what gift, what learning can be brought back to your life now regarding that time? And now we'll move to the second role that you were playing. You think you were playing it as a human, but really what is there is the soul, the existence, the eternal existence. And what is it the soul was living through that role that you were playing, that situation? Was the soul ever separate? Is it possible for life to be separate? When we realize it isn't, we have the ability to choose to move into that consciousness of the infinite soul. And open to that light of the soul to be present as the peace, as the joy, as the perfection, as the love, all the qualities of soul to be present to the second situation, the second pole. And we're asking to be shown what treasure from the soul consciousness is wanting to be brought back to life now. I am soul consciousness. I am harmony. I am peace and love. And I allow any sense of disharmony, any limitation. It is welcomed to pass through the greater consciousness that I am. I'm choosing to move from the identity of thinking of myself as a human to the knowing and choosing to be aware that I am. I am the light. I am the light that lived each of these situations. I am the light that brings harmony and love. So if they are complete, they are blessed. If they are incomplete, I welcome that sense of incompletion to be aware of what it is that is incomplete. From the consciousness of wholeness and love. And that becomes my treasure. I have the power to choose. And I allow the blessing of the peace and the love that I am, that flows through me, to be present to those situations. I am the drop in the ocean that contains the ocean. I am the drop in the ocean that contains the entire ocean. I am the eternal life that is joyful, that is peaceful, that can choose to forgive and allow those qualities to do what they know what to do. My job is to choose to rest in and as them and allow them to do what they know what to do. And that which is in me is in you. There is only the one infinite life in all different forms. I choose to live this life fully and open more and more to the fullness that I am. And we give thanks to the invisible realms that are here in the support that are of the I am. And those that are here invisible. And I breathe as the one infinite life. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes.
Eileen, that was beautiful. I always feel like I'm sitting with you in your ministry when you are doing these meditations. And I really am just hoping that you have other venues for putting your voice out there, that folks across the planet can hear the wisdom that's coming from you. I so appreciate you, and I so appreciated this meditation. So thank you.
Thank you, Ruth.
I know from working with you privately how brilliant you are one-on-one, working with folks in their life situations. If somebody wants to work with you, first of all, how can they contact you, and what would you imagine they might experience working with you?
Well, thank you. I work in this way. When I open someone's records, or if we're working with a dream, all that wisdom and inner knowing is within a person's consciousness. So then we open the space so there could be a creative dialogue with whatever the image or the scene is. It doesn't matter. We often categorize it as good or bad, but there's always the treasure that is coming from within the person. So that's what excites me, because I never know beforehand. And it's more of the soul gets to be released through the dialogue and through the openness and through the receiving. It's within everyone.
Beautiful. And Eileen, if somebody wants to work with you, how do they find you? How do they contact you?
They can contact me through email, Murray, MURRAY 50 @gmail.com. I have my website, which is eileenmurray1.wixsite.com/the new creation.
Excellent. Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful meditation today. So friends here at Enlightened World Network, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for continuing to be open to asking the big questions. What's my purpose? Why am I here? What does it even mean that I think that I'm here? So thank you for being here. Take good care and God bless. We'll see you all soon.